Treyarch has no plans to create Zombies Chronicles 2 inside of Black Ops Cold War, Black Ops 3, or Call of Duty Vanguard. Now, this all stems from a tweet that we received from Kevin Drew the other day over on Twitter, and Kevin was responding to basically a tweet of somebody being annoying in his mentions, and then somebody saying, hey, what's it like to have people be annoying as hell all the time? And Kevin responded with, it feels like I want to give 10k to whoever can make Zombies Chronicles 2 and get these people out of my mentions. Now, so what exactly does this mean for Zombies Chronicles? And I'll also be mentioning something at the end of the video that basically says why this isn't all that bad of an idea. Also, bonus points if you can leave in the comments what map I'm playing on right now. Only the coolest of the cool know this map. Now, obviously, Zombies Chronicles 2 has been something people have wanted forever. All anybody ever talks about now, especially with the flop of Call of Duty Vanguard Zombies, is Zombies Chronicles 2. When's it coming? What maps are going to be on it? And all that. But now we learn that basically, by the way that Kevin worded this, saying that he would pay $10,000 for someone who could make it, who could do it, not who could continue doing it, who could do it to begin with, meaning that they haven't even started making Zombies Chronicles 2 on a new platform. There were rumors back in the day for Zombies Chronicles 2 coming to Black Ops 4, but obviously Black Ops 4 had its own issues, and now we're so much further ahead than we were back then. Obviously, we have new movement systems inside of Cold War, as well as like new perk limits, new perk limitations, so on and so forth. So honestly, it doesn't make sense for them to even be able to port that over to begin with, because everything would have to change. Basically, Kevin's saying, hey, I would pay somebody $10,000 that could make Zombies Chronicles 2 and get people out of his mentions. Now, obviously, he was joking a little bit, and he actually went on to say that he does want people to still continue asking about Zombies Chronicles 2, because that leaves the door open for it. But all of this basically means that Treyarch never planned on creating Zombies Chronicles 2 for Cold War, and we cannot be looking forward to that and getting our hopes up for that to be coming within the next year or so because of how poorly Vanguard is done. Which for a lot of people is really rough, because Vanguard is, well, Vanguard, and there's so much that we want to see coming into this game and into Call of Duty in general over the next year or so that we're probably just not going to get with Vanguard because it's poo-poo caca. But is this a bad thing? Is it a bad thing that Treyarch didn't plan on making Zombies Chronicles 2 yet? One of the reasons why people are saying that they wouldn't do it is because now all DLC is free for Call of Duty. Who's to say that that's what it would be when they release Zombies Chronicles 2? Like, people would just as likely pick it up for $20 as they would if it had been something like, I don't know, free 99. People would still buy it, and if that's how Treyarch needed to make their money, and they needed to make it $20 to justify it, then so be it. I would 100% be okay with paying $20, $30 for Zombies Chronicles 2 that has Buried, Transit, Die Rise. Alright, maybe not Die Rise, I hated that map. So if they need to justify it by making us pay for it, then so be it. I would 100% rather pay for Call of Duty Zombies Chronicles 2 than just never get it at all. But basically that means that they're at least thinking about it. Obviously with Kevin's tweet that there's no way that people at Treyarch don't know that everybody wants Zombies Chronicles 2. And it's interesting because Kevin told us to keep asking about it and keep talking about it because that is what keeps the door open. And as the lead game designer at Treyarch, I mean, he has a lot of pull inside the Zombies community over there. So if he is telling us to keep asking about it, that means that there is hope and that Zombies Chronicles 2 will possibly come at some point, but I can promise you it is not coming in the next year in the cycle of Vanguard unless something drastically changes. Like, let's say everything that Treyarch is trying to do just goes down the toilet, which, I mean, let's be honest, it kind of already did. But with that being said, let's say everything they have planned to fix Vanguard just continues to be absolute poo. At least we can still have some hope that eventually Zombies Chronicles 2 will come to Call of Duty in some way, shape, or form. We do have Treyarch making the game in 2023, so it's possible that it comes then in 2023 as kind of like an ode to Zombies fans. but obviously they have enough on their plate right now, and if they haven't already started working on it, then there's no way that we're getting it in the next year. They already have too much to do. I have more videos about Zombies Chronicles 2 and what could happen there on the channel, so don't forget to check that out. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you soon. I want to give a big shout out to all the channel members over on the channel, and an extra special shout out to all of the Zombie Richtofen members, starting off with hashtag BestMod, Strict Archer, the quippest man in the Southern Hemisphere, Commander_Quip, my guy Ben the Bulldozer, and the man, the myth, the legend, Tiz Brandon ZR.